Hello, my name is Georgian and welcome to Slay the Spire. I've heard a lot of good things about this, so I thought, why not pick it up and give it a go. Let's hit play. Standard, daily climb or unknown. Clearly, we're in early access as you can see down here, so this feature is not yet implemented. And this is locked because we haven't played it before, so standard. And the other two characters are locked because we haven't played with the first character, the IRONCLAD. The remaining soldier of the IRONCLAD sold his soul to harness demonic energies. Burning blood at the end of combat heals 6 HP. Embark. So I believe this is a roguelike card game with exploration and multiple paths. As you can see here, select the starting room. We have a legend telling us what we know to happen. Elites. Powerful enemies are in this room. Defeating them will reward you with a relic. I'm just going to choose this one. Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play. Once you are out, end the turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and the energy is replenished. Kind of a bit like Hearthstone, I suppose. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces incoming attack damage but wears off at the start of next turn. During your turn you can observe an enemy's intent above them. If an enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to gain block. Alright, seems fine. So we got two enemies here, they're both aggressive, they're both wanting to hurt me pretty hard I imagine. So they're both going to do 6 and 7, 13 damage. I could do 6 damage to one, or I'm just going to play defend cards. Let's see what's up with that. So we can block at least 10 damage and then strike back against one of them. And that's it. End turn. So we should absorb that attack, yep, and then only take 3 from this one. Good. 2 more defend cards, what does this mean? Strategic, the enemy intends to inflict a negative effect, a debuff. This enemy intends to use a buff, so we might as well attack repeatedly. And then end. That seems fine. He grew. Extra strength. There are no more cards to draw. Your discard pile is shuffled into the draw pile. Fair enough. So he's going to do 10 damage. That's pretty high. And so 6 and 6. We might as well just kill it then. Surely. As we do our attack damage first. Rewards 20 gold. Add a add a card to your deck. We get a choice. Twin Strike, deal 5 damage twice. Reckless Charge, deal 7 damage, shuffle a dazed into your draw pile. Or Battle Trance, draw 3 cards. You cannot draw any additional cards in that turn. These don't cost anything. Dazed cards are unplayable, right. I'm going to do Twin Strike, that sounds cool, doing 10 damage at once. And we can move on to... Oh sorry, this is an enemy rather than an elite. Elites are up here. I didn't notice the difference there in terms of its horns. Right, this one has a lot more health, wow. Let's do block, block. It's only going to do 1 damage to us, and then we'll strike him. The Jaw Worm. 5 cards in the discard pile. And we recover our health every turn. Or every encounter. What is this? Defensive. This enemy intends to block and use a buff. So it's sort of like a multi-icon. Let's just pile up the pressure. Lovely. Bellow. Extra strength and block. We might as well use our Twin Strike ability. Nice. Got rid of his armor. And then I'm going to block the rest of that. So I take no damage. I hope. Excellent. Right. Back with the strikes, I imagine. He's going to do the same thing. Which doesn't really mean anything for us because he's just building up strength. Bellow. +3. You lose, my friend. Quick strike. Ah, he has 6 armor actually. That's fine, because we have 2 strike cards. There we go. 15 gold that time, and another card. Flex, gain 2 strength. At the end of your turn, lose 2 strength. Dual wield. Create a copy of an attack or power card in the hand. Or Thunderclap. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to every enemy. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from all attacks. That sounds good. I didn't read what that said though. It said something about elites. I will read that when I edit the video. A golden idol. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks very valuable. You sure don't see any traps nearby? Clearly a trap. I have the health. Hopefully it doesn't take 40 health off. Relics found throughout the spire gain unique bonuses and remain throughout your run. They can be found by defeating powerful foes or within chests. Damn, look at that. Take 20 damage. As you grab the idol, you stow it away. A giant boulder smashes through. Injury. Now, I'd rather have smash. I'm going to keep my HP. You throw yourself at the boulder with everything you have. When the dust clears, you make your way out. I'm going to go for another monster encounter this time. Right. Strategic. This enemy intends to use a buff. So, Twin Strike, Cultist. Another strike. And Thunderclap. Now he's vulnerable for 1 turn. Ah, I should have played that at the beginning. Because that's going to run out now. Incarceration. Vulnerable wears off. Yeah, I played that wrong. Aggressive. This enemy intends to attack for 6 damage. At the end of the turn, it gains 3 strength. So, defense. Another defense. Strike. Lovely. Quick and snappy. Looks good too. Alright. Gonna do 9 damage. Block that then. And strike. Lovely. So far so good. By 2 vulnerable. Oh wait, he's going to attack for 12 there. We're going to have to block that again. Otherwise, we'll be in a world of hurt. I kept looking at that bash card and ignoring it because I thought it applied vulnerable to me. I think it applies vulnerable to the enemy. Well, we have no choice but to attack. So we're going to do Thunderclap. Who's now vulnerable, so he'll take 9 damage. Excellent. And we recovered some health. A Gambler's Brew, some gold times 4, so 60 gold. And a new deck. Discard any number of cards and draw that many. We have 3 potions. Cool. A new card. Lose 3 HP, deal 14 damage. That's pretty impressive, but the pommel strike looks better for me. Right. Let's see, we're now moving to a merchant. That's where our 153 gold is going to come in handy. What do you sell? Keeper? Purify? Aphelios? Body slam on sale. Rock kick, flame barrier, second wind, combust. Card removal service. Remove a card from your deck. This cost of this service increases by 25 for the rest of this run. How many slots do we have available? If it would tell me. Oh, what's this? Toolbox. At the start of each combat, add a random colorless card to your hand. Magic flower. Healing is 50% more effective. Penib. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. That's pretty good, but I can't buy that. Can't buy any of these on the top here. Beer potion. Add 3 vulnerable. 20 damage. That's pretty high. That's really high. Dangerous to go alone. Give me all your gold. Ah, the nice little references there. Gain 12 block. Whenever you are attacked this turn, deal 4 damage to the attacker. Quite like that. What does exhaust mean? Removed until the end of combat. Okay. Let's buy this card. And that card as well. And a fire potion, because why not? Looks good to me. And leave. Goodbye. I'm gonna rest instead of attacking an elite character. Do we rest? Heal for 30 HP, 24. Sorry, heal 30% of your HP, maximum of 24. Or upgrade a card. I am going to upgrade a card. Right, so we have a bunch of strike cards, which we'll be using a lot. And I think I'm going to upgrade one of them. To do 9 damage. Lovely. Strike plus. And we're going to need that for the elite. Ah. Metallicize. He's asleep. His enemy is asleep. Gains 8 block at the end of the turn because it's metal. Let's do bash and deal damage like that. I woke up, but it won't gain any more health at the very least. Stunned. Ooh, 18 damage, pretty high. I can't block all of it, so I'm gonna do 18 health. That'll be okay. We did 14 in return, so he's gonna do 8, which is pretty high. Ooh. But we're still over half HP, so that's good. We got our new upgraded strike card as well. It just seems to do 18 damage every time. That's really bad. We're gonna have to mitigate some of that damage. This guy might kill me. If I'm not lucky. Vulnerable wears off. Strategic. This intends to add negative effects. Gain 12 block. No, not this turn, because he's not going to attack me. Pommel strike. Maybe that will help me. Who knows? Siphon's Soul. Strength down, shield down. And then he's going to do 18 damage. Ah, okay, that's not too bad. Right, we got our strike card again. Do bash. Do 12 damage versus 6. It's the same, okay. Doesn't really matter then. This guy might kill me on this run. In 4 block. Make it vulnerable. Wow, he really might kill me here. I'll use the potion next round. Because I'm gonna have to. Or am I? 25 damage needed. So he'll take 12 damage from that hit. It leaves him on 13. Gonna have to throw that at him. It doesn't use any of my energy, which is excellent news. Because now I can just smash him with anything. There we go. Ooh, only gain 6 HP at the end of combat there. A blood vial. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Ancient potion, gain an artifact. Artifact negates the next debuff. Flex, gain 5 block. Gain 7 block. Add 2 strength. I mean, that doesn't cost anything. Strength. Right, so that was an elite enemy. He was pretty challenging. Okay then. Aggressive. He wants to hit me for 12. That's pretty high. Gain 2 strength. Deal 10 damage. And then a quick strike. Burning blood. Oh, wait. This is like... These are passives. Okay. On the 8th floor. Oh, I can't survive another hit. Gonna have to defend. So he'll do 2 damage. We'll be on 5 HP. But we'll heal up a little bit. To 7. Or maybe not. The start of each combat, okay. Negative effect and 7 damage. Flame barrier. Body slam. Flame barrier plus body slam. Yes. That was good. Beer potion. At the next floor, we're going to have to rest. Anger. Entrench or cleave. Double your current block. Deal 5 damage. Add a copy of this card to your discard pile. I'm going to entrench. And hit a treasure room. This might kill me, but it might contain valuable heals. Ah, excellent. I know these types of games, they start each combat with 10 block. That's really good. These types of games, when they have chests like that, they always have mimics. Mimic chests are the worst. Shining light. You find a oh, I can't lose 16 HP. At least it tells you what happens. Find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of a room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in with weird bouncing text. Leave. You walk around it, wondering what it could have been. Let's go to camp and rest. Good. Proceed. See if we can buy anything. Masks are cool, I would know. Corruption. New play skill exhausted. In 10 block. That's cool. Another rest. Excellent news. Gonna have to use some of these vials and such. We're nearing the boss room as well. We have another rest opportunity. Curl up. What does that do? On taking damage, it rolls up and gains 4 block. Once per combat, they intend to attack me, however. 7, 12, and a negative effect. Let's add ghost armor then. We have 20 block. And now we can just... oh, we could even double it to have 40 block. That would be impressive. But I'm gonna bash this one here. It still attacks me when it rolls up though. Interesting. Okay. Block that. Split web. Weakened. Attacks deal less damage for 2 turns. Could add a flame barrier. 2. Ah, that's good actually. That combination of body slam plus flame barrier. Really nice. Deals 9, deals 13, deals 9, deals 9. Might as well get the kill, as it were. 5 plus 6, 11. That's good news, and they're going to take damage. Cool. Player's turn. Strikes and flexes. You might as well use flex for 0. And then... strike for 8. Oh, we have been debuffed, of course. Strike for 8 on the back one. And then... deal 2 strikes here and kill him. Oh no, he's got 6 block now. That's alright. Maybe we could have saved that. I'm not sure if you get another point if you save it up. Okay, that's not too bad. 6 damage. And then just any old strike. And the encounter is complete. Add a card to the deck. Another flex card. Headbutt. Deal 9 damage. Place a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile or true grid. I quite like these flex cards if I just add constant one. That's good. Now do we rest or do we upgrade? 24 health. I think health is more important. Let's get us straight to the top again. And then we hit the last room, which is a boss. 240 HP, that's a lot, man. 30 turns. No, 30 damage rather. This enemy intends to block. Pommel strike. Oh, on its turn it intends to block, so we might as well just hit all the damage we can then. And use the 10 block here to do 12. Now it intends to use a buff. It's going to be really, really strong, isn't it? Sharp Hide. Gonna do 9 damage. Okay, might as well flex, defend, and entrench. Keeping my armor up is more important than doing damage at this point, I think. Good. Ghost the armor, 2 lots of 8. 16 damage. Whenever you play an attack, take 3 damage. Ah. Of course. Well, it's the only thing we can do, really. Ah, but we did block some damage. But we're gonna take 4 now, anyway. That's okay. And now it's back to attack mode. Leave, 5 lots of 4. Five lots of 4 is 20, so Ghost Armor plus 12 block, 22. Why not? Lovely, and it took 4 lots of 4 damage. It did 16 damage then. Really good. Flex. Bash. Body Slam. It's going to defend, so we might as well just do that, and then do 8 damage on top. Okay. Seems to be going well for now. Destroy. 32 damage, damn. That's a lot. I can't block it either. Block, block. Gonna take 22 damage, that's a lot. Flex. 14 damage. Ah, excellent, we made it go back into defensive mode. Because I'm not going to take 22 damage. Okay. It's going to do 9 damage, it's not too bad. This is pointless to play because we have no block. So... oh, wait. I'm vulnerable to it. Almost strike. And Twin Strike. And then we're going to take 9 damage. We do also have potions, so that might be useful. Fear Potion. Ah, Flame Barrier is back. Excellent. Flex. Flame Barrier. Body Slam. We're going to take quite a bit of damage, but that's alright. I take 7 damage. He's on 95 now. Right. Gonna do 20 damage. So... now would be a good time to add Fear. Gonna do that. Beam block. These are all pointless at the moment. Gain an artifact. Guess we just attack and take 5 damage. That could have been way worse. Right? And now he intends to block, and we only have block cards. So I'm going to use Gambler's Brew. Drink. And then get rid of these. And then we have excellent ones again. Strength. Let's do that and then do 15 damage on top. And then then end turn. Okay. We gotta do 26 damage to him. Otherwise we're screwed. He has 9 armor. So we have to do more than that. Ugh. Entrench, that could be useful. Ah, well, it's kind of pointless actually. I may have made a folly here. Let's see what that does. Artifact. Negates 1 debuff. Ah, I've misused that as well. I'm just gonna have to take a lot of damage. That's gonna hurt really bad. 32 damage. Oh, 27 taken. Strategic. Ah, well, we're going to avoid that. Add 2 strength. Deal 14 damage, he goes into defense mode. There's 20 armor. Deal 11 damage. Deal a further 8. Okay. Got sharp hide again, which means we're going to take damage every time we hit him. And he's going to do 9 damage to us. So gain 2 lots of block and 1 strike. You're going to take 2 damage. That's alright. He's only on 14 HP. We're coming to the final blows now. 14 damage to do, 16 damage to take. We will survive the hit. But we can just do Twin Strike, and that is that. Victory! Glorious victory. On the 16th floor. 104 gold. Oh no, sorry, that's not times 26, that's 104 gold plus 20 of this little bonus. Add a card, Brutality. Power cards. This card applies to power to you when used. Powers are passive abilities that remain for the duration of combat. Ah, right. Do you have others as well? Deal 32 damage for free. Speed. Deal 10 damage if this kills a non-minion enemy. Gain 3 permanent max HP and then exhaust. That's not very good. Bludgeon. Choose a relic. A runic dome, a lizard tail, or a black star. Elites drop an additional relic when defeated. Lizard tail. When you would die, heal to 50% of your maximum HP instead. Works once. Gain something at the start. Or is that gold? I don't know what that is. Or energy. But you can no longer see enemy intents. That's not... Lizard tail. Proceed. Act 2, the city. Right, we're on the 17th floor. I think that's enough for now. Pretty good. Really nice art style. I like how snappy this game is in terms of you play your cards, you end turn, the animations are quick, but you know what's happening still. It's lots of information. The trap rooms aren't necessarily trap rooms, for the most part anyway. And yeah, all in all, a good time. 34 minutes of the run up here as well. So, I'm going to leave it there. As always, I've been Georgian. Yeah. I've been Georgian, and I'll see you in the next one.